out battling the elements today, and one thing that I just wanted to take a minute to chat about is I'm out here pulling stands. I'm a little behind this year, getting stands down. Couple couple parcels that we hunt, and because of client properties and families, and trying to kind of transition into some fishing, and took the time here to come out on a long weekend and to grab some stands. And one of the things, guys, that I just wanted to touch base on is this: in this day and age, these cell cameras right here are outstanding. They're a powerful tool, but I've learned the hard way over the years, just like a lot of things, as far as the school of hard knocks, and what works, what doesn't, what products will be there for you, what products won't be there for you in the in crunch time, or the moment of truth, if you will. And I can honestly say, when we switched this year, when I had the opportunity early season to switch to the Meyer trail cameras, I thought, I really felt that we had connected with not only the product, but the customer service, and all that ties to a good product, and so I put them out and ran them all year, and boy, I'm telling you right now, this is the one of the hit listers. I think I've got 5 or 6 of those now, and then we've got 2 of the X Visions, the cell cams from them. And this here, I just walked up to it. This is, we're creeping up, I guess it's middle of January now. And that is the original set of batteries that I had in that camera from the beginning. And it was on video the entire time. And like right now, it's been here since the end of the season. I pulled it, I was in this location, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days left of the end of the late bow season is when I hunted this spot the last time. And that little rig right there, just it never skipped a beat. It kept right on trucking. The quality for them, I mean, it's a $99 camera, under $100. And like I said, I'm not a big guy to splash a bunch of this all over my page. And obviously I don't make any money from them. I'm on. They were gracious enough to put me on their team, or pro staff, or whatever you want to call that title. I don't see me ever using another trail camera. The X Vision, we did have some kind of setup issues. I thought it was the camera itself when I first started setting that up, and it wasn't. It ended up being me. These little hit listers, I'm telling you, that camera is a powerhouse for what it is. It takes excellent footage. It's one of the best. Like I said, it is the best camera. I can honestly tell you, it's the best camera that we've had. One cool thing about these, as you can see, I mean, this is on a red pine here on the edge of this thick area that we, where I got actually took the ground blind down right behind me. And cool thing about it is that strap. They got extra long straps on them. The X Vision has got a little heavier duty strap, but it's not as long. But other than having a woodpecker sit and peck the dang sensor out on one of them, I didn't have any malfunctions with them at all. And so I just wanted to bring that to you guys. These cameras are they're bulletproof. It's one of those, hanging these in the right area, having products that you believe in, and knowing I didn't have a doubt in my mind when I came to pull cards that I was going to have quality. It didn't miss anything. The trigger speed's great on them. I'm sure that there's a $200 or $300 SD, standard SD camera out there that might outperform it as far as trigger speed. I don't know, but as far as what I do and how I handle them and what they do for me, and obviously, I do this for a living, so I mean that is my, that's part of my office, if you will. And I can't find anything about that camera to pick away from. Like I said, the battery is excellent. It's on the original. I use the lithium, the Energizer lithium's in it, and the standard SD, I ran 16 gig cards in it all year. One thing that I can tell you that I did learn, not just these is what I switched to this year that has worked great, is I've formatted cards before, but I've never had before I switched this, I was having issues that I could not keep the cards from, you know, I'd pull one card out of one camera, put it in another camera, and something would happen to it, or I would go to, you know, set up the camera and it wouldn't accept it, kind of thing. And I just thought it was kind of the card. But now, after experiencing that over years, like I said, I've learned that the hard way. Is I format each and every one of those cards, and I designated the cards stay with the camera. So this camera, I'll look on the back, but I think that's number 2 or 3. And I keep those. I buy the doubles, the double pack of them 16 gig, you know, them 16 gig SD cards, and I just rotate them. You know, one goes in, one comes out, but them cases are numbered to match the cell cams, and I don't have an issue with it at all. And other than that, you know, that's just kind of more of a tip than it is an issue with them. Like I said, the X Vision, we had some issues that I had to get worked out. So a learning curve that I had to do with it. Other than that, bulletproof product. Trust in these products that you have. Find a product that you trust wholeheartedly. I believe in these Meyer cameras. If you're looking to switch to a new set of cameras, or you're looking for them, you know, that next new product that someone's recommending, such as myself, that really works, Meyer trail cameras is where it's at. In conjunction with the products, you know, that we use along the way, tips that get us through the year, products that we trust in. I knocked some of the snow off this, obviously, but I'm going to show you here a little tip that I started using years ago. It doesn't work in every location, obviously. Yeah, maybe sometimes if you're using a ground blind, it's for a reason, because there's no good tree there. In this spot here, guys, I'm going to show you. This is what I've been doing for years, and you can see this is a really heavy snow. Obviously, you know, I knocked some of it off, but this deal right here, and I used wire, and I'll show you the pros and cons of the wire. But you tie the wire right to the top of your loop, or right to the hard knot of the top of your blind, and then you run that up and loop it over the tree limb above it. And I always go down behind and tie it off to the tree behind it. So come up to the top, right down to the center, loop it in here, and boy, I tell you what a lifesaver that is. The reason for that is this. I started using that years ago because I had a stick that I always used, you know, or I've tried like the cargo jacks and all that stuff in there, something to prop up the center of your stand, your blind. Problem with that is you get there and if you're in an area such as, you know, I am here in Michigan, where we hunt a lot, or anywhere around the country where snow is an issue. You get to a spot and that snow loads in there. First thing you got to do is you pull that stick out, and if you pull the stick out and there's nothing to support it, then obviously you got a chance of you know, a bunch of snow crushing it. So what I do is start tying those up on a good limb right above the blind, and boy, what a game changer that was. Tie that up, that way there's no stick on the inside, so when you get in there, there's no breaking the snow off from it to get it, so it'll stand up, and it's just easy in, easy out. All that snow can get left on the top for camouflage. So in conjunction, you know, with that, with some trail camera tips here, just thought I'd bring to you bring that to you as well. So we're going through tearing stuff down today, and we're just going to add as we go here, talk about some things that worked. I'm actually out tearing the ground blinds down, and this is another piece of the puzzle this year, guys, that I've been searching. If anybody knows me or follows along, you know my back is horrible, and over the years, you know, I do a lot more ground blind hunting now than I used to. And one of the things that I have really struggled with is finding that perfect chair, you know. And boy, this year we found it, and I will be purchasing. They're not the cheapest chairs in the world. They're around $100, but this one's actually, I'll show you here. This is the Black Sierra. And boy, I'll tell you, these chairs are the real deal. Got snow on it now. I just took the ground blind down, but boy, you want to talk about a comfy chair. That thing is the real deal. And it's a little bit higher, obviously, than your normal, you know, camp fold-out chairs like I got there. You know, those camp fold-out chairs I use, got a good back on them. But boy, this spot here is just, or this chair here is just the real deal. It's got all the bottoms, the legs all adjust, and you can tell they're off. That one's off the ground because it's just sitting there, but you can adjust all of them, and it's swivel. And Boy, what a world of difference that made this year. Not only the functionality of the ground blind, but just the comfort. So another 2020 piece of the puzzle that we really really enjoyed this year.